kumekuwa na two events. There was this weekend kulikuwa na safari rally. Safari rally imekuwa ikihappen Naivasha and the president was there, and unfortunately kama kawaida people are still heckling the president, people are still calling him out. Pia kulikuwa na scenes pale football, kulikuwa na ball, Kenya was playing against Gabon, na bado before game ianze kulikuwa na hizo chants za Ruto must go and everything. So we just want to look at all this and we try to see why is it like Kenyans still are heckling the president, are still calling him out and everything. So before we go into the details, if you are new to this platform and you are coming here for the first time, first and foremost I'd like to ask you to take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video you will always be the first to watch. What we do here, we just analyze politics and also bring you up to speed about what is happening in the country and what is trending. So take a second, subscribe, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Yes guys, so thank you for those who have subscribed and thank you for my return subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. You keep on watching my videos over and over again. Thank you for supporting this platform. As we always say, this platform we advocate for clean politics but we express our opinion on various issues. We don't attack anybody and we don't tolerate insults on this platform. So as I was saying, the president was this weekend kulikuwa na a lot of activities that the president decided to attend. One was the launching of the World Safari Rally, which was taking part in Naivasha and is still going on. I think imeisha leo because it always takes 2 or 3 days, I don't know. Yes, so that took place, and first and foremost the attendance was very low. But what stand out is that when the president was making his speech, there was a lot of heckling and people calling out, shouting and nini. It's like they were shutting him down, but the president continued kama kawaida, which lazima perform Kenya imemleta hapo. And then there was that incident at Nyayo Stadium where Harambee Stars were playing against Gabon, and apparently before the game started, people started chanting Ruto must go, Ruto must go, Ruto must go. Anything was saying Ruto must go. So I just want you to watch these two videos. Na kama kawaida, you'll give me your opinion. Na kama kawaida, I'll come back with my analysis and then tutajua what will happen. Sindio? So watch this video. Na kama kawaida, I'll be back.
Hiyo Kenya hiyo ni zaidi tumefunga bao ama tunaelekea kufunga, ndio tunasema hiyo Kenya hiyo. Harambee
in Naivasha. As a country, we cannot be more proud of the excellence with which this event has been hosted, demonstrating Kenya's unrivaled passion for motorsport.
Yes, so thank you guys, and I believe you've watched the two videos. First, it's quite unfortunate that Harambee Stars will lose. Okay, for me, as a football lover, I lost hope in Harambee Stars kitambo. I always know that these people will go nowhere when it comes to qualifying, especially World Cup. Kenyans, Harambee Stars will go nowhere. There's a lot of corruption and nini in Harambee Stars that even the new coach when you're nothing will really change. Unaelewa? Nothing. It's not that I'm a pessimist, but just being realistic. So I did not the loss of Harambee Stars did not really affect me in any way. And Raila and Ruto attended, and some people are saying that anything that Raila attends lazima you will lose nini. So I don't want to go into that. Anyway guys, so we are here about the Ruto must go chance and why mbona inaendelea. Why is this thing being sustained? Because there's a wave, there's a reason this thing here, Ruto must go, has been sustained. Even when it tries to change things, even when he's trying to amejaribu kuturn things around, bado tu the Ruto chant, the Ruto must go chant is still going on and going on and going on. And for your surprise, do you know who brought this Ruto must change thing, Ruto must go thing? To your surprise, most of you Kenyans don't remember. Do you know who came up with this Ruto must go slogan? It is none other than the one who is now working with him. And you can see how politicians are. And that's why I keep telling you, never trust politicians. Or trust politicians at your own risk. If you doubt Because it is Raila who came up with this slogan of Ruto must go. It is not the Gen Zs. And if you doubt, I want you to watch this video and then I'll be back. Just
to lower the cost of living and to restore the dignity of our people, Mr. Ruto must go. Ruto aende. Nani ifanyike?
You've seen the video for yourself. You've seen hapo hivyo tu Raila akisema vizuri sana Ruto must go. So he was the one who started this chant when he was after the 2022 election. When they were now going to demonstration and now calling out sufuria revolution and everything. He was the one who started this thing. But you can see that this thing is being sustained. So that's why you see some of us that you feel like we don't agree with Baba working with Ruto. It's because of such things. It's because we saw these things. We saw him fighting for coming out to say, oh, now he's working with Ruto. And when you ask him why is he working with Ruto, trust you me, he doesn't have any good explanation. For any time he has tried to explain why he's working with Ruto, it has turned out to be a mess. So this time Raila is cornered in terms of explaining why he's working with Ruto. He can't explain it to anyone. So he's just coming out as someone who is greed and everything. But why is this Ruto campaign, Ruto must go slogan being sustained over and over? It is because Kenyans are tired. It's because Kenyans are tired of politicians. It's because of no one is buying into all this politics. No one is buying into all this alliance. You have shaken hands. No one is buying into it. Kenyans have reached a point that they have seen politicians for who they are. Kenyans have reached a point that they no longer worship politicians. And that is scary to politicians. Because for politicians to be politicians and for them to thrive, they need people who worship them. They need people like who they control like God. Like they are their gods. And Kenyans are not buying it. Kenyans are not falling for such traps. Kenyans have realized that no, these people have never been about our interest. It's about their interest. These people want to be glorified. These people wanataka sisi tukae hapa chini tukue tuna worship, we look up to them. And that is why this campaign of Ruto must go slogan is being sustained. It's because Kenyans cannot see, even with the handshake and everything, even with the agreement and nini, they can still see that nothing is working. And they are not buying it. They are not buying into all these agreements. And you know, these people, they just don't want to come out to demonstrate, to go out to the street. But deep down in their heart, they left the... Yani walitoka hiyo nini kitambo. Watu walitoka Ruto kitambo, deep down in their heart. They are just quiet, they are just letting be because he's the president. He needs to be respected. He needs to be given that chance to do his thing. But deep down in their heart, Kenyans left that ship kitambo. That ship sailed kitambo. And there's no way of coercion, in any way, from whether coercion or manini, that will make these people to come out and support. Nothing. You see, the man, our president has tried. He even went down, even after the Gen Z's demonstration. Alienda akachange cabinet bado. Ikakataa. Akaenda akachange nini? Akaenda akaleta Raila bado imekataa. Akatafuta hata watu wa ministers, watu wa ODM akaingiza kwa cabinet imekataa. Akatafuta Uhuru ikakataa. The man has tried everything to make sure that Kenyans see him differently, but it has failed. And we cannot blame Kenyans because at the end of the day, Kenyans have realized that there are more pressing issues than just praising politicians. Kenyans have realized that there are more deeper pressing issues than just coming out to praise politicians for the virtue of just praising them. Kenyans are no longer worshipping the grounds where politicians walk. And it is bothering them. You could see what they did to Raila in Gusii. Raila, of all the people, felt such humiliation. For a very long time, he has never experienced that. Yes, he has experienced it in the political career. There was a time, I can't remember where he went and he experienced that thing, but that was way, way long time ago. So people are shifting. People are shifting. The mindset of people are shifting. People no longer want to take politicians just because they are politicians. Sasa mna worship and nini. The ground is shifting, the people are shifting. And that's why you see anywhere now the president goes, people have to be mobilized. Because just going peke yako, you can't find natural crowd. So people have to be mobilized. People have to make sure that all the ministers for those and the MPs for that area are mobilized. For that region they mobilize people. Mobilize 200 people, mobilize 300 people, mobilize 400 people. That's what they do, and they are given money to mobilize. Even these tour that the president is going to do in Central, people are going to be mobilized. But the reality is, what do Kenyans feel? Because that is what you need to look at. What do Kenyans feel? You can mobilize as much as you can, but people will express themselves in the ballot. Because in the ballot, there will be no mobilizing in the ballot box. So people need to understand that at the end of the day, what Kenyans don't want hype and in. Kenyans just want you to serve them. And to serve them well. And to serve them in a way that they feel that you're serving them. So can we just serve Kenyans for God's sake? Can we just put all these things aside, this bravado, this trying to show people that and serve? Because I believe in these 2 years that it's remaining, if the president can just decide to, let me just sit back and serve my people. Hata kama hatapata all the support, he will not have returned all the support yenye alikuwa amepata in the previous election. But at least watu wengi watakuwa wamerudi side yake wamemsupport. We just want systems to work. We just want we just want to feel like this government is working. Because ever since this government has come into place, all we have seen is PR. Nothing has worked. Nothing that Kenyans can touch has said has worked. And when you talk, they wanakuwekea sijui bei ya unga, ati unga ilikuwa what price when Uhuru was there and Ruto now. Surely at this era and this century, we are still talking about bei ya unga. At now things are doing well because bei ya unga imeshuka. People are looking for jobs. Create jobs for people. Let people work. Watajinunulia unga hata kama unga itakuwa 500, watu watanunua unga as long as wako na kazi wanafanya. Let us try to be realistic. Let us not be so simplistic in terms of how we want things to be. We want to do our own things na vile tutaka. So you want us to praise you because umeshukisha bei ya unga from 160 to 130 ama from 200 to 140. So that is what you should make us now. Ukitembea, we praise you, we worship you, we glorify you. We worship the grounds you are walking on. Surely that's the style of politics that you want us to look for in this day and age. So this chant and this dini just clearly shows how much Kenyans have reached a point of no return when it comes to matters of the president and everything. So until the system work, until people feel like there is something really happening, I don't think this chant will stop. This chant itaendelea hivi paka kwa ballot. And now it has been imewekwa, it's not only for Ruto, it is now Ruto and now Raila. Nyinyi wote must go. And for me hapo kwanza kwa Raila, I agree so much. If there is one person who needs to leave politics, it's Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga needs to now just let Kenyan politics be. Then he should just leave and let other people take over. Because as it stands now, there is nothing new Raila is offering you people. Those people who follow him, you must understand there is nothing new that Raila is offering you again. Nothing. He has done his politics to his level best. He has stretched the far much he can. He cannot stretch any further. Right now, he's just about retaining his family legacy and his family influence in Nyanza and all the other things. That is what he's doing right now. So until all those things, until Kenyans feel like the government is really working for them, I don't think there'll be any change or anything coming forth. This slogan, this chants and will continue for a very long time. Anyway, guys, that was it from me. Tell me what you think about this Ruto chants and why is it being sustained. Please share it in the comment section. Tell us what you think about all this. And because of that, thank you. Until next time, bye-bye.